Hi, it's math time with Mrs. Depperschmidt. We're going to proceed with long division now, and I'm going to explain how to write down what you've done with your division as you work through a long division problem. For this one, we're going to find out how many groups of 3 are in 735. And I've drawn the place value chart to help us work through this. You will see that I've made 3 equal groups of 2, but there's 100 left over. And as we're starting out, we always go with the hundreds in long division. We sort of work from the left to the right, which is the opposite of the way we work multiplication problems. But now that we've regrouped our hundreds, we've established that we can make 3 equal groups of 2, but there's 1 left over, which will have to be regrouped as 10 tens because it is 100. And I'm going to write that 2 groups of 3 is the closest thing we can get when we're figuring out how many 3s there are in 7. And I've used dotted lines to help me keep my digits in the right place value areas as I work through the division problem. Okay, next we'll see how many times how our 3 equal groups of tens will work in this division problem. We can see once we've regrouped our 100 into 10 tens, and we started with 3 tens, we end up with 13 tens that need to be placed into 3 equal groups. And I know that 3 groups of 4 would make 12, and there's 1 more which will need to be regrouped over into the ones column. Now we'll say, oh, there are 3 equal groups of 4 in the tens column. And I'll show that in our division problem this way. Now we've divided 3 into 700s, and we've divided 3 into the tens, which started out to be 3 tens, but we put 10 tens with it, so we had to put 13 tens into 3 equal groups, and we ended up with 1 more that we'll need to regroup into the ones column. Moving to the ones column then, now we can see that those ones are regrouped. We had 5 ones in our original problem, which are shown above. Then we had to bring 1 10 and regroup it as 10 ones. And I conveniently put those into 3 equal groups since we're dividing by 3. And you can see that each group has 5 ones in it. I can see on my place value chart that it hasn't been drawn correctly. I left out some of the hundreds from our original division. So I'll fix that right now. And I will also separate our dots into 3 equal groups. And it's easy to read the answer to this problem. When we divide 735 into 3 equal groups, each group has 2 hundreds, 4 tens, and 5 ones. And you can see at the top of the division problem it says 245. That's how long division works. We're going to practice writing what we've done as we divide, and we'll work on some additional problems at school. You guys have been working really hard. I appreciate all your efforts. Please stay healthy, work hard. I'll see you at school, and please remember to be kind.